Ben! Ben! I need you to listen to this!
What do you need? Is it really that urgent? I'm on the train right now. Can this wait?
No. Haley was only able to get 70 on her test again!
70? That isn't even that bad of a score at all.
You're going too easy on her. Bella came home with 100 on the exact same test. I can't believe this. How is one so much smarter than the other when they're literally identical twins? It doesn't make any sense. I wish we'd only had Bella instead of twins.
You're always so harsh on Haley. Give her a break. How do you think she feels being compared to her twin like that? I'm sure Haley's trying her best too. That's what matters.
No matter how hard she works, she'll get nowhere. Bella, who doesn't even have to try to be better, obviously deserves to be the favorite child. And I see nothing wrong in that. It's only natural.
Grades are not the only thing that matters in life, and it certainly doesn't measure who's better than the other. Haley's way better at sports, and that's her strong point. Bella's not as good at sports, but she's amazing with tests. Each one of them has their strong points and weak points, and there's nothing wrong with that. If anything, we as parents should find each child's strong points and help them reach the pinnacle of their abilities to do great things.
Are you serious? Being good at sports will not help Bella whatsoever in the future. I don't see her benefiting anyone else either. I truly do not understand how one is so much better than the other, even though they're identical twins.
Do you hear yourself? Even though they're identical twins, they're two different human beings. How could you possibly expect them to be clones or something?
If so, then it's only natural for us parents to put in twice the effort to the better one.
You better shut up before I get angry, Gabriella.
Whatever. I wanted to suggest something regarding Bella. Given how academically talented and gifted she is, I was thinking that maybe we should let her attend a famous private high school over in the city.
You mean the one in New York? It's 3 hours away from here. Even if we were to wake up early every day, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't work out for even a month.
Exactly. So I was thinking, maybe I could live alone with Bella over at the apartment in New York City.
What? You gotta be joking. What are you gonna do with your job? I heard people don't get moved around too much in your company.
Yeah, so I've already done what needed to be done. I quit my job this morning, so no need to worry about that.
What did you just say?
I'm already eyeing an apartment in New York too. So we already have a place too.
You're getting way ahead of yourself right now. She still hasn't even gone through the entrance exam of that place.
With her level of intelligence, I'm pretty sure she'll get in with the score ahead of the rest of the kids by a mile. Oh, and by the way, it's pretty obvious, but I'm gonna need you to pay for her tuition, so please prepare the money for that. My retirement money and savings will all go to our utilities and other fees that we'll be needing when we finish moving over there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How is Bella feeling about this anyway? Have you bothered to ask her? I'll be sure to ask her later on myself too. But are you sure you're not just pushing your feelings against her and pressuring her to say yes to this whole thing?
Of course, I've asked her, and no, I'm not pressuring her. She told me that there's classes that specify in what she wants to do in the future, so she'd love to take the challenge.
Whatever you say. I mean, if Bella feels that way herself, then I guess there's no reason to stop her.
Decision made then. Oh, and also, make sure that Haley ends up going to a public school no matter what she says.
What?
Let's do ABC High School, the one that's close to our house. It's a dumb public school anyways. I'm sure they'd even accept a dull girl like her.
Are you hearing yourself right now?
What?
Haley told us about how she wants to attend the private school over in the city next door. She already got offered a scholarship as a track player in that high school.
Oh, about that. I'm planning to make her resign from the offer.
Why the hell would you do that? It's a great school, and she has a full ride, so it won't cost us any tuition to let her go there.
But we don't want to be spending any extra fees that she needs for traveling all the way over there by train and bus, honey.
It's only like $100 a month. We can afford that.
Even $100 a month is $1,200 in a year. It adds up. We need that money to provide a better learning environment for Bella. we're doing the other one a big favor by letting her even go to a school.
I'm going to let Haley choose her own life. This decision is final.
What? You can't just decide that on your own. She's both our children.
Whether she wants to go to a public school or a private school or a school that costs a lot to get into, she's gonna get to go wherever she wants. We're putting her own feelings first. That's our job as parents.
I can't believe you. Do you not care about Bella?
I care about both Bella and Haley more than anything else in the world. And I have no intention of cherishing or prioritizing any of the two more than the other.
Whatever. I guess you and I have some fundamental differences in our way of thinking. You know what? I want a divorce. Right now.
What the hell?
Of course, I get to keep Bella. I only need the gifted one. No one cares about the mediocre, untalented one. And if you want to act so heroic, and as if you really care about the other one so much, then fine. You keep yours and I keep mine. You can act as if her stupid self is adorable and cute. I don't need any of those unnecessary distractions. You two take good care.
Gabriella, are you serious?
My precious Bella and I will be moving over to New York as soon as she graduates middle school. I need you to sign the divorce letter by then.
There's no going back after we make that decision. Are you sure?
Of course I am.
Can you swear on your life that you've thought about Bella's future and believe that this is really the right choice?
Yes. There's no other choice that's better for her.
Really?
I've made up my mind, period. Oh, and I'll need your help pay for Bella's parenting expenses. Be prepared for that.
We'll talk this through again once I come back from my business trip. Then we'll finalize the decision.
Fine. Dad?
Oh, hey, Haley. What are you doing up so late? You need to get to bed, honey.
I'm so sorry.
What?
You're getting divorced with Mom because of me, aren't you?
Did you hear that from your mother?
Yes. She said it was all because I wasn't born as smart as Bella. I am so sorry.
Don't apologize, honey. None of that is true. It's true that Bella has better grades than you as of now. But I've always told you, this world isn't all about how smart you are, how good you are at tests.
Yeah, Bella told that to me too, but...
The reason your mother and I are getting divorced is because our values are too different for us to stay together. And that's all there is to it. It's no one's fault, honey. If anyone, we should be apologizing to both you and Bella for bringing into our personal issues like this. Even though you two are acknowledging and respecting each other for each of your talents and who you are, I can't believe we're gonna have to rip you two apart like this. I'm so sorry, honey.
It isn't your fault, Dad. And if anything, I want to thank you. It's true that Bella wants to go to a high school in New York to pursue her dreams. And the only reason I get to go to the school I wanted to go with a scholarship that I earned was because you stopped Mom from forcing me to go to a public school. But if all of that's true, I just can't get over the fact that each of us going to our dream schools to pursue our dreams is one of the reasons why you two had to end up getting a divorce.
Don't think of it that way, honey. I'll continue to provide for both you and your sister, and our connection as father and daughter will always be the same. All I want you two to worry about is what you need to do in order to achieve what you want to achieve. All I need to do is help you as your father. I'll always be the #1 fan for both of you.
That really means a lot, Dad. Thank you.
Hey, long time no see. It's me, Gabriella. I wanted to have a talk with you about our daughter. Do you have a minute?
What do you want?
Thank goodness. I was hoping you hadn't blocked me already.
I couldn't even if I wanted to. Even though we aren't husband and wife, we're still the parents of Bella and Haley. We need a means of contact if there's anything happening to either of them. Now, what do you want?
So, Bella and Haley are both seniors right now, and they're almost graduating high school.
Yeah, what about that?
But the thing is, Bella probably won't be able to graduate this year.
What? Did she flunk?
Yeah, that.
What happened?
She quit going to school at the end of her junior year.
At the end of her junior year? It's already been almost a year since then!
Apparently she couldn't keep up with her studies, and the pressure just made her collapse. Since she was always so smart, she was shocked at how she'd almost failed a test for her first time in her life. Ever since the next day, she just stopped going to school completely.
Why did you wait to tell me until it was too late?
Because, I don't know, I felt embarrassed. Like I'd lost to you.
Embarrassed?
I spent all of this time and effort and made all of these sacrifices for her to end up nowhere. How would I not be embarrassed? But rumor says that Haley isn't doing so well either, is she? Apparently, she too is headed towards a poor life as a loser.
What are you talking about?
I heard she started off with the sports scholarship, but joined the regular students after a while, right? I guess neither of the twins were golden eggs after all, and we're both failures as parents, so, joke's on you!
Haley joined the normal class because she injured her foot during the season.
What?
It happened while she was practicing. And the doctor told us that even if cured completely, it would still be difficult for her to keep running as a player. I thought I had asked your parents to talk to you about this. Did you not get the message?
I'm not in touch with my parents at all, so I never heard of this news. So, that's what happened to that girl. I didn't know that happened to her. Well, now that the only thing she was good at was taken away from her, I guess she's completely useless to this world. Are you proud of yourself? For raising a useless failure who can't even do something as simple as running?
What's wrong with you?
I'm guessing she's an outlaw or something now. With nothing better to do with her life. Whatever she is now, I bet it's nothing useful to this world.
Oh, haven't you heard? Haley got into med school.
What? A med school?
Yeah, a med school.
Oh, very funny. There's no way a girl like her could have gotten into med school. She's obviously not smart enough for it.
I'm as surprised as you are, but I think it was her mentality that did the job.
Her mentality?
She was really upset when she first heard that she couldn't run anymore competitively. But the doctor that helped her through her injury had helped her both mentally and physically. Ever since then, she just decided that she wanted to become a doctor and help other people the way the doctor helped her. The way her grades skyrocketed after she joined the regular classes was nothing like I'd ever seen before.
So, you're not joking?
Even if I were lying to you right now, you'd find out anyways.
That's true. Well then, give me Haley.
What the hell? Don't you dare say give you like that. They're human beings.
I don't care. The only children that I'll acknowledge as mine are those that are elite. So, give me Haley. Oh, and I don't need Bella anymore. She's proven to be a false hope for me. She's failed me, so you can have her back.
You little... Have you learned nothing over the past 3 years?
What do you mean?
You treat your own kids, the children who you gave birth to, like your own belongings.
Who are you to say anything about that? I'm the one who gave birth to them. So I get to raise them however I want to raise them.
You're a hopeless cause. I'll be raising Bella. But I'm not letting you take Haley either.
What? That isn't fair! You're being greedy! You've had your turn spending a gracious 3 years with Haley, our family's elite daughter. Now it's my turn. Let's trade them a month later on the day they graduate from high school.
You won't get Haley either way.
Why not?
Her university is in another state. No matter how hard you try, she won't be able to stay with you in your little apartment in New York.
How could she?
That's the end of this conversation. It's useless trying to talk to you. Bye.
I need you to pick up! This is an emergency!
What do you need now?
Bella disappeared. I was gone grocery shopping, and when I came back, she was gone, along with all her other stuff.
I made Haley go pick her sister up.
What?
I heard from Bella that you hadn't been working since you left for New York. You were living off of all the savings you had left, but you still couldn't afford to pay for much longer. So you made Bella work, even though it was forbidden at her school. She was caught right away and got expelled. That's the reason she stopped going to school altogether, isn't it?
I can explain.
Haley felt that it was dangerous to keep Bella near you for any longer, so she told me she wanted to go get her. Apparently, the two are going to work hard together over at Haley's new apartment near her university.
How could you do that?
By the way, I've also been moved to somewhere pretty close to where they're going, so I've already finished moving in.
How could you people leave me like this?
And if it wasn't obvious enough, no. I'm not telling you where neither I nor the two girls are currently living.
What's gonna happen to me then?
You can just work and make a living on your own. It isn't that complicated.
Wait,
Alright, see ya!
I said wait!
After that, I heard Gabriella went back to live with her parents. But apparently, she found their house to be sold already, and her parents had already moved into a daycare center nearby. A new family was living at what used to be her house, and she started yelling, "Where are my parents?" Which led her to get the police called on them for her. Since the rumor spread so quickly on the countryside, she soon became unable to live near her old house. So she left for somewhere else, and no one has seen her since. On the other hand, Bella started going to an online high school from home after being saved by her sister Haley. She says she wants to become an engineer when she grows up, so she's planning on studying that field once she graduates from high school. Even though my two precious daughters were mistreated by their selfish mother, I'm glad they're growing to be bold and wise. As a proud father, I'll continue to give them all my love and support.
Hey, when are you leaving? Whenever you're here, I have nowhere to put my stuff. It's annoying.
What? I have no intention of leaving. I mean, I do live here.
Oh, really? Oof, that's rough. You got married, so why don't you go live with my brother? Why are you still here? Are you dumb?
I'm here for your father.
How caring of you. So you're here to look after my sick dad. That makes sense. The problem is that you're no help to me, so could you leave already?
What do you mean by you don't have room for your stuff?
Pretty soon the house is going to be filled with a bunch of things. Your property included, of course.
What I'm asking is, what are these things?
Why does that matter to you? It's stuff I need to run my business. It's not something you would understand if I tried to explain.
If you're trying to work on a business, then why don't you just rent a warehouse for storage and whatnot? Why are you trying to do it at home? What kind of business does that?
Businesses these days focus on efficiency more than anything else. Besides, the amount of effort and money that would be lost renting a warehouse, doing everything here is a lot more efficient.
Is that so? So then what kind of work are you doing?
You wouldn't understand if I told you.
At least tell me what category of work it falls into. Are you scamming people?
Huh? Are you making fun of me? I'll let you know that it's a store that my boyfriend and I worked at. We sell products. Do you understand what I'm saying so far?
Yeah, I do. What's up with your vague explanations? In what way are you running the business? What are you selling?
Gosh, you're being so annoying. Just move out soon. I'm using your room as my warehouse, so I'm going to need you to at least get out of there.
Sorry, but I won't be doing that. Good luck with your, business.
That's legitimate.
Hang on. Do you believe that I'm part of a marriage scam?
Yeah, there's proof of it. There's a picture of you meeting countless men.
And I keep telling you that it's not me in that photo.
Anybody can see that it's you.
You've got it all wrong. This is photoshopped.
Okay, if that's what you claim, then prove it.
Prove it? I can't even remember these photos. Which only means that these would be photoshopped. I'm not all that great with technology, so I can't say much else about it.
I can't believe this. I thought you would have some kind of solid proof. Plus, it's not even just that picture. I searched up your full name, and a result of you getting arrested for a previous scam appeared.
My name isn't that rare, so it's not hard to believe that someone could have the same first and last name.
Even the age was the same, though. Haley Smith, age 28.
This is such a pain. What are you doing other than Haley Smith?
This does it. I'm getting a divorce with you. My dad seems to believe in you, but I, on the other hand, can't trust you anymore as your husband.
So you'll just believe a rumor that sounds like Sarah would say.
Yeah, that's right. She's my little sister who's far more critical. Plus, there's solid proof. There's no way you can lie your way out of this. If you understand what's good for you, then you should get out of here as soon as possible.
Okay, but I will say this one last thing. I have never done a marriage scam. I did marry you because I loved you.
I won't believe a single deceiving thing you say. I loved and trusted you, Haley, and yet you betrayed me.
You're entitled to your thoughts.
I heard you got kicked out by my brother. Poor you.
Do you enjoy spreading rumors? I'm sure you had fun with this one.
What are you talking about? Sounds like you're trying to make me look bad. I only protected my brother from the evil grasp of marriage scams.
You went through the effort to make false proof just to get me out of the room.
I didn't do anything of the sort. However, I am very happy about you being out of the house finally.
Why would you do this? Did I do something to you?
Not really. Not really. You were just in the way. You are way too stubborn and headstrong. It's annoying.
Just for something like that?
I think that's more than enough of a reason. You have to get rid of things and people who are disturbing your lifestyle.
Isn't that just admitting to the crime?
I'm not admitting that I did anything, though. But make no mistake, you were a thorn in my side. You being out of the house is just lucky for me. Wait, you're still here?
I can't leave that quickly. I'm packing my stuff up.
Hurry up! You being here is causing me so much stress. Get out of here already, or else I will be bringing in the police.
On what grounds?
Illegally loitering, obviously. You're just an acquaintance of ours now. How much longer are you going to stand around here? Criminals aren't welcome here.
And I already am trying to. I am trying to pack up my stuff and have everything ready for the movers to pick up at noon. Until then, I'm going to be here.
I don't care! Get out! Your presence alone is enough to make me feel horrible.
I'm telling you to be patient.
Marriage scamming criminals can't be left alone. If you don't want the police here, then leave.
Looks like the police are here.
You're so gonna get arrested.
Well, I called them here.
What? Why would you do something like that? Are you trying to turn yourself in?
Nope. If anything, the police being called here is bad news for you.
Huh? What are you talking about? The trespasser here is the one in trouble.
You can drop the act now. You are fully aware of what's going on.
Wait, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you've been going on about.
If you have no idea, then why did you run from the back door?
Well, that's because I had to do some shopping.
Oh, really? What are you going to buy?
What I'm gonna buy? Well, I wanted to get some toast. We ran out of toast, so I went to go buy some.
So that means you're heading towards the grocery store nearby, right? So then, why are you sprinting towards the subway?
What?
I'm asking why you're running to the subway station. You wouldn't be trying to buy some simple toast from a store further away, right? Did you always have such a strong preference for what kind of toast you eat?
What's going on here? Are you trailing behind me?
Of course not. I'm paying good money for this, so why would I go through the effort of moving on my own? I'm home enjoying a cup of coffee.
What? But the police?
I lied. I never called the police. Well, at least not yet anyways. I always plan to do so eventually.
What is going on here? What are you trying to do? Also, what do you mean by paid good money for this?
Earlier, I hired a detective to look into you and your business? Well, just mainly your business.
A detective?
He's been on your tail all day today. Seems like you managed to get onto the subway. Are you perhaps in a dazed state of mind?
So, what did you discover?
Well, the truth.
You've got it all wrong. I was just listening to the given instructions. I have no real part in this. I'm not the bad guy here. You've got to believe me.
Oh, really? Then there should be no issue with me calling the police.
If you just tell them what you just told me, there should be no reason to run from them.
They won't believe me if I say something like that.
Well, yeah, they wouldn't. You used your own house as the warehouse for your business. It only looks like you were 100% willing to do it. No, that's because I was threatened.
Buying large amounts of counterfeit brand goods from overseas and then reselling them as the real deal is a serious crime. You called a major scam like that a business.
Shut up! All that has nothing to do with me. Besides, do you even have any proof that I would be involved in this?
There are tons of it.
Well, even if you did, I was threatened into the business anyway. You don't have proof that I was doing this out of my own free will, right?
I believe that the leader of this organization, James, was it? Anyways, he's talking to the cops right now.
What?
You know, the leader of this scamming organization and also your boyfriend, James? He was arrested a few hours ago. I hate to break it to you, but I doubt he's the type to protect his friends and the opportunity to save himself.
He got arrested? No way. But he said that everything would be okay.
Maybe you should hurry up and turn yourself in before it's too late. It would be entirely pointless to run away. You should turn yourself in and restart your life with better choices.
I'm telling you, I didn't do it!
Were you always this much of an idiot? Do you understand now? Your sister was involved in a horrible scamming scheme? Are you now willing to reconsider believing me now that you can see that your sister is rather unreliable?
This can't be true.
There's so much proof. Not to mention her boyfriend got arrested. She's on the run now, but it's only a matter of time before she gets caught and stopped too.
That means the picture of you.
As I said before, it's photoshopped. Will you believe me now?
But why would she do such a thing?
According to her, she just didn't like me. She didn't like an outsider like me in her home when she moved back in with you guys.
A stupid reason like that led to her to do all of this?
You never know what a person who decided to join a scamming organization would do. Oh, also, I have proof from the guy in the picture that this is a photoshopped photo. The actual picture should arrive soon. After you see that, there's no way you would doubt me.
I'm so sorry, Haley. I wasn't myself. I can't believe I fell for something like that.
It's fine. I don't blame you given that I had no way to defend myself. Plus, your sister who you love and trust was the one who told you. Are we good?
Are you sure? You're not mad at all?
It's fine, I promise. As long as you can fully understand, trust me, and never do something like that again. On the other hand, I will not be forgiving your sister.
What are you gonna do now?
For now, I guess let the detective trail her until the end. After that, she's the police's problem.
Haley, I'm sorry for everything.
I told you it's fine. I didn't even call them, and yet the police showed up at home. Aren't you tired of running? There's no point in it. Although I heard you got the detective to back off. Pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Shut up. This is all your fault. I hate this!
You can get all mad and place the blame on me all you want, but if you just hurry up and turn yourself in, then you could still have a chance at redeeming your life. The more you run, the worse this is all going to get for you. Just hand yourself in. This is for your good.
If I go now, will they be a bit more merciful?
Better than if you continue running for sure. As long as you show that you've learned your lesson, things should be fine.
Thanks. I'll do that. Will you forgive me as well, Haley?
What? No, of course not. Are you dumb? I'm still bitter about all the trouble you've caused me. I'll be sure to sue you over the false accusations of me being a scammer. I hope you're prepared to be paying me, dumb brat.
Hang on, but you were being so nice to me just moments ago.
I just want you to hurry up and turn yourself in so that I can file a lawsuit against you. So do me a favor and just turn yourself in already.
What's wrong with you, you traitor? Why isn't Dad answering my calls? What's going on?
He said he doesn't want to talk to you. You're not allowed back in this home. Saw that one coming.
That's not fair! If I get arrested, who's gonna deal with the bail money?
You should figure out what to do on your own. I mean, after all, this is your business, right? After that, while Sarah did try her best to run away, she finally got caught and arrested. Along with her original crime, she has been charged with a few others as well, leading her to await trial. The money she's getting sued with from the victim she scammed, along with the lawsuit I have against her, she's spending her days in her cell in despair. Also, her boyfriend was found guilty of multiple charges and is awaiting a worse fate than her. After getting out of jail, Sarah crawled back home in tears, asking her father for forgiveness. But true to his words, she wasn't allowed back. The news of what happened spread around town, and she became the laughingstock of the town. She eventually couldn't handle it and moved out of town, never to return. I'm not sure where she went or what she's doing, but I did see on the news last year that she was arrested for another charge of scamming. I guess it's hard to get out of the lifestyle once you've tried it once.